Hey, let's talk a little bit in English. Sorry about this. And I may forget, today is Galo. They have Galo, or get Galo. I don't know. How do I say it? How I say that? Hello, everyone here? There is something else? Better. Hi.
Hello there, welcome.
Hello, thanks.
Nice to meet you. I'm Jackie.
Nice to meet you too. It's a pleasure.
How do I pronounce your name? Is it Ranieri?
Yeah, Anieri. Exactly.
Where are you from, Ranieri?
I'm from Brazil.
From Brazil.
Yeah.
Not São Paulo, are you?
No. I'm in Minas Gerais.
Right. Is that further up from the coast? Is it much further?
Is next.
Next city towards Sao Paulo, yes?
State, another state.
The States.
Yeah.
So, tell me a little bit about you. What do you do? Why are you on Camberley?
Okay, I'm gonna try. Uh,
Yes, take your time. If
okay.
you don't understand me or something I say, please ask. Always ask. Okay?
Perfect. I'm try. So, I technical. I don't say my profession
Yes.
in English is a technical management.
Yes.
Do you understand?
So, yes, so you are like planning management or technical management.
Yeah.
Hmm?
And I have 30 years old. Now I'm single, and at last I'm unemployed at the moment. I'm looking
Oh
for another
dear.
job, and I am trying to to improve my English, my level in English, to
To give
use it
me,
in my
yeah.
job, in life, for me in general. You know?
Yes, because English is an international language
Yeah.
now. and a lot of companies trade around the world with one another. So English is extremely important to learn.
See, yeah.
I was very sad to hear that you are no longer working, because obviously you are very experienced in your work, your type of work. Have you thought of going to Portugal for work as well? Have you thought of an option of working, living in Portugal?
Portugal. I don't think so. I don't thought about it. You know.
I've got lots of students who are from Brazil and have moved to Portugal because first thing is it's the same language.
Yeah.
They speak the same language. Secondly, it's very easy for going there.
It's the same language, but I think there is a little bit different. In,
Well, my students don't seem to think so. They all manage really well, and there's lots of food that you eat in the shops. Everything is the same. There is a big community of people from Brazil living in Portugal and working as well.
Portugal open your doors for Brazilians to work and live there.
Because that's right, because once you are in Portugal, you can then travel into Europe, different countries to get even better jobs.
Yeah, it's
And
good.
come to England, yes.
But I don't. I never thought about that. About this. But
No, it's something to consider. It's something that you need to think about.
It's a good question.
Yeah, because a lot of people do this, and I know it's hard to leave your country, but the economy worldwide at the moment is very bad. Yes.
Yeah, I know. I like this topic, and I would say that I compare. I don't say I'm study about that
You
because I like
study.
it.
That's right. I mean, I know I study the economy a lot, and watch what's happening in different countries. And I mean, the first thing you have to ask yourself is, regarding your country, you've just had an election, and you've got a new prime minister, president has been elected from January. How do you feel about the election that and the results of that in your country? Are you happy with the win or sad about the win?
I'm very sad.
Yeah.
And now in Brazil, the moment is so complicated because uh, the country is how 50%, 50%.
Exactly. It wasn't, when I look at the figures of the votes, I think 49.1% and then 51 or something. There was very little difference.
Yeah.
And that scares me for Brazil, for your country, because your people are totally divided.
Yeah,
They're
divided.
not.
This is the word, divided. And
And there is so much unrest as well. There's protests and everything at the moment.
Because we have a problem. The politicians, political is not good. There is so much corruption and uh, almost uh, all day all day is involving corruption and the winner of election uh, was arrested by corruption and now become a president again. So people here uh, don't accept that. It's a for Brazilian is a shame, but there is people who like it, and because of it, there is more fight and problems. The people go to the streets about it.
Yes, unfortunately, there's a lot of unrest around the world. I obviously, I think you must have watched the utter mess in England recently with our government. It was
The Queen fortunately died, and the Prime Minister.
It went from bad to worse. It just went woof.
Yeah.
There were so many bad decisions
Yeah.
made by our government, and this trust caused our economy to get out of control. It went crazy. And then she tried to blame her best friend, the Chancellor. He got the blame, but it was her idea. And now we have Rishi Sunak. And still, Rishi Sunak is a very, very good man, but the party, the government party, is divided again. Like your country, we are divided in the party, and there is so much arguments taking place about what should happen.
Party.
Yeah.
What is party?
So when we say there's so much argument regarding unrest in their problems in the government, because we've got Rishi Sunak, who's now the government prime minister, but the party, the government party, the conservative, like your country, we've got communists, we've got secularism, etc. And the government party, who works with our prime minister, are divided.
I understand. Like
some want to work with him, some don't want to work with him.
Like a Congress.
Yes.
I understand.
And then we look at America. What do you think about America? You live very close. America hates China so much. There is so much disagreement there between these two countries. Why do you think this is?
America for me is a nice country. I would love to go there one day, and I'm gonna try do this one day. China is for me a nice country too, but the socialism is so bad for population for the people there, but I think China, China people, China people's China.
Yeah, the people of China.
The people of China is nice peoples, and but they don't have more liberty, you know.
They seem to be very, when I've got Chinese students, and they seem very happy with their government. They are happy with their life. And when we look at China, yes, they've been controlled a little bit, but for 70 years ago, China was given the one baby rule. They were only allowed to have one baby. And that was because China 70 years ago was a very poor country and the population was very large. So the government forced the one baby rule. I think 20 years ago, this baby rule, or 10 years ago, the baby rule was lifted. Yes?
Yeah.
And
But
they were allowed to have two babies.
yeah, it's the control of the government about the population, the growth of the population. But the mainly thing in the China, uh, the Brazilian people and the American people don't like is the control. We are more liberty. We know and we like the liberty. You know,
But don't you feel that America is contradicting a little bit? America controls its own people in different states. Women are not allowed to have abortions. Isn't that controlling behavior? Where the women do not have freedom of choice.
yeah.
They still perform executions in states of America. Is that not controlling behavior? America also controls the rest of the world. They get involved in too many countries' disputes or cause problems.
It's true.
And yeah, they were behind the Afghan war, they were behind the Iranian war, they've been behind the Russia and Ukraine war. Every war they've been either the cause of or pushing forward. Now, China basically has concentrated on growing their economy. They've not been involved in a war for 60 years, 60, 70 years. They've had no conflicts at all. All they've concentrated on is their growth of their economy, their trade.
Yeah.
And China is one of the biggest economies in the world because they've worked hard to get to that status. And I feel that part of me, my opinion, I feel that maybe America is a little bit jealous of the performance of China's development.
Yeah, because America was the biggest country in the world in economy, pollution, and now very I don't say the word correctly. Is the post their number one is becomes first. The America was afraid about it. You know, I don't say the correct word yet. change the position, the first to second.
Yeah. I mean, basically, China, everyone, all countries around the world, we all had to look upon America as being the force of the future, the country of the future. They were our inspiration. But over time, we've all seen different sides of America and decided that they've made lots of bad decisions, and their economy is not brilliant at all. Their economy is falling as well.
Americans, in America there is very problems about the economic now. In China, become change the way they see the economy. They open your country to other countries, and China started to build everything you think, everything. So the China starts to buy uh, uh, to I don't say that in English as well very well. Uh, China grow your economy, so
They've grown their economy. Yeah. They basically, from the ground, they were, when we think about China 70 years ago, they were on the rice fields, on the land working. But over the last 70 years, they've used the skills of their own people, and they've gone to universities, etc. They developed the young generation and used their skills to develop the country. They've got, good products, everything. They've an international
yeah.
mark now in the world.
The word I was finding sell. The China
Yeah.
sell. China became into a good and products and sell for every world, So your economic growth about this, but I think there is so much to pull China people in China yet. Uh, the economic growth, but there is so many people in poverty in China yet.
But that is everywhere in the world. Um, you've got rich and poor everywhere, and that's the problem with society in all countries. There is a very big divide between rich and poor.
Yeah.
One time, I can remember growing up, and there used to be three classes. There used to be the working class on the bottom. Then there used to be the middle class people, and then we used to have the upper class, which is the rich. So there used to be three levels. Now, in most countries, you've got either the working class, the poor, very poor, or the very rich. There is no and I lived in Turkey for 12 years, and Turkey also has such a poor state of affairs. They rely on tourism only in that country.
Yeah, it's a problem in every country. I know that. It's the distribution of money, of the uh, distribution equality of the, I don't say money.
I think we've got too many. The problem is you've got people like Putin, you've got people like Biden, yes. You've got people like Uh, I don't know. You've got people in the Middle East and also in China. What are they all after, these leaders? There's 5 threats. You've got one in Egypt or Palestine, the Egypt, they're trying to take over that country. But all these people are after, it's all about control. And it's about oil fields and money. It's not about people like you and me who live in those countries. It's about that leader of that country wanting to be top dog of the world, in control.
There is so many expressions that I don't know yet. So I need to learn a little bit more expressions.
Yes, top dog means the most important person of the world, top leader. So what you've got is you've got people like Biden, who Biden is America's top leader. Now, he wants control of Russia's waters. He wants control of Middle East water sea.
No.
They all want something, yes? And it's the same as other leaders. Russia want control of Ukraine and the waters.
Yeah.
So if we think back to World War II, can you remember World War II?
I don't understand very well. I have a.
Can you remember? Can you remember World War II? World War II.
I studied a little in
Yes,
school,
there
but
was what?
I don't remember
Yes,
very well.
I think you will remember one leader, Adolf Hitler.
Yeah. About him, yeah.
Yes.
About him, yeah.
He wanted control of the world.
Yeah.
Yes?
Control and kill a lot of people.
Yeah.
Torture.
When we look at people like Biden, America's leader, Putin, and everyone else, are they the same? Maybe they're the same. Yes?
Maybe. I think Putin want to the better life of your citizens, your people, but he used uh, fight fight force to control what they want, you know.
I mean, think of yourself. You, at the moment, at present, you are unemployed. Now, is your government helping you pay for your electric, your rent, your food on the table? Is your government helping you financially?
Yeah, I think the government can help, but these issues is more about me than about the government, you know.
Yeah, but the government needs to also consider the people who elected them. And you start by looking after your own people before you start interfering with other countries.
Yeah.
You need to sort out your own country and don't get involved in other issues.
Yeah, but the question is, there is countries like they will say, America,
Mm.
that the economy and the pollution is involved in other countries. So, for example, to how I said, to buy I forget the word. To produce, how I say that?
Produce what?
Yeah, to start a product,
Mm-hmm.
to build a product.
Yeah, to build up a product. Yeah.
Like iPhone.
Yeah.
There is so different countries involved about the one product.
Yes, there is.
So
And I agree with you. And what we should be doing is developing communications with those countries, develop a relationship, not fighting against one another.
yeah,
We should be working together. Uh, and that's the problem we have. Not one government in the world, around the world, knows how to work together as a.
yeah, it's a fact. The government don't. I don't know why, but they don't work together with other governments. I don't know if about the ideology, about the economic. I don't know why the reason, but there is countries like America that don't work together like countries like Russia. So interests, different interests, you know. So when it happens, uh, there is war, you know.
Exactly. And it's not just about working together. If we can work together as a planet, I mean, it's like the climate change. Not one country that you've got several countries not being compliant with the working together. And you know, the planet belongs to all of us, not just one. If we can't work together, then the planet will just explode and end human life.
Yeah,
It, and that's the same as working together on, you know, working together on trade issues, on new technology, etc. It helps to grow every country. The countries that's involved gets richer, and you know we all are on the same level. Then no competition.
yeah, but there is so many issues to treat, and I think the countries needs to sit down and talk talk with your others. So unfortunately, there is leaders that so they don't want to talk about this
Yeah.
problem, and so these issues don't go ahead, you know.
And the problem is, people like you and me, we see these problems, we know what the problems are, but they are the ones that's being the children. They're like children in the playground, fighting and arguing, and instead of, you know, being mature and grown up and being responsible for the future. And that's what's frustrating about all of this.
Yeah, but no one want to open
Admit.
your country, open your technology, open your economy, open your doors of your country for other people, other country. Nationalism, I think is the word correct. Uh, so the others countries in the world, they don't like it. They don't report about it, about them.
Yeah.
And how I said, the country countries are more connected with each other. So they need to sit down and talk about with each other, and it don't happens.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. I think it's time to stop arguing and start taking responsibility for any uh, involvement of the past. Forget about the past and concentrate on the future development and working together on it instead of against one another. They
Yeah.
need to work together, unfortunately. Anyway, let's get you talking some more. So we've looked at your name. So let's look at the word vibe.
Vibe.
Yes.
Victory
So
successful.
have you ever heard of this word? It's all about vibes, breaking the ice. Yes.
Just the word of vibe, yes. I heard about it.
Yeah, it's like when you can go into an office, you can feel a funny vibe, maybe an atmosphere. That is the vibe you get, a funny feeling of something. Yes? So,
What's a
that,
boomer?
sorry?
What is boomer?
A bummer. A
Boomer.
bummer. It's an idiom. It's a word we use when we've done something wrong. Oh God, that's a bummer. I've made a mistake. It's a mistake you've done. So it's an expression what we use, an
I understand.
idiom.
Expressive.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Easy.
And you will hear lots of those kind of expressions the more you learn. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So let's look at. It's all about discussions and all about what I've been doing for the first half of the lesson. I've been trying to. I don't want you speaking in tunnel vision. Uh, what I've been trying to do is to open your eyes to other ideas, to other suggestions of what's happening. So, when you have discussions in meetings at work or with people, try not to be wearing blinkers, tunnel vision. Try to look at it with wider picture, open view. Okay,
Okay.
and and that's what I've been doing when we was talking about economy. I was
Yeah.
trying to, yeah, and you did really well. So well done with that.
Yeah. I understand it. We need to look with others' eyes,
Exactly.
another
Very,
vision.
very important. Uh, it's like, you know, if somebody came into your home and you thought that person was the one who committed damage to your home, would you accuse him without evidence? No, you've got to find the evidence to prove it is that person. Okay, give that person the benefit of the doubt. If he said it wasn't him, you think, maybe it wasn't him. Let me look at it some other direction.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think we all need to sit down and discussion more about this problem.
and
Cause
this was a fine example, Rania, when we were discussing the government that they don't communicate with one another. They don't listen because they all wear blinkers. It's their idea, nothing
I
else.
don't think the government is blind, is blink. I think every government just there is just one interest, your interest, and forget about others.
Exactly, it's their way or no way. Yes, my way is correct. This is how we do it. Instead of maybe there is other ideas that could help that direction.
Yeah. So the question is to convince people, governments to sit down and discuss about it. It's the question, but I think
It
it's more
is
difficult to happen.
very difficult. It won't happen overnight, unfortunately. It's going to take time. And
Yeah.
sometimes we haven't got that time. We need answers now, you know.
I think maybe it's start to begin when the planet Earth is breakdown, start to break
Yeah,
down.
maybe that will happen. Uh, it's actually quite funny, really, because there was one person who, 35 years ago, he predicted that the climate was changing, and that was Queen Elizabeth's son, our Prince Charles, who's now King of England. He's been fighting for climate change for 35 years. He's been trying to tell the world we must do something about it, and no one's listened to him.
For example, here in Brazil, we get the Amazonia. So every world is looking for Amazonia, and the Amazonia is a place that there is so much uh, uh, I don't say rich place to uh, uh, natural something natural. I don't say I forgot to say products naturals. You know, minerals. So they every world will look for Amazonia, and the Amazonia is for Brazil. Is the Brazil don't want to share with the all these world countries, you know.
Yeah. What do you think the future is for Brazil? I mean, Brazil is quite an isolated country. Do you think it will start getting more involved worldwide with other countries, or do you think your country will continue to stand alone and separated from the rest of the world?
This 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 is the point, and
Yeah.
I don't know. I think we all need to discuss about that, you know, because
Where would you like to see your country more involved in the outside, outside your little bubble? Because certain countries, they hide in a bubble and they don't get involved with other countries, they don't listen to the news or nothing. They stay inside their safe place. Do you want to continue like that, or do you want to be a country recognized and involved more? Uh, you're very young. I mean, how would you like your country to be?
I think we need to help you, everyone to survive. Uh, but in the same time, we need to protect us first. It's
Yeah.
difficult. It's a point, very difficult point. Uh,
And I agree with you totally. I mean, it's not with just Brazil, it's with every country has the same issue.
and
Yeah.
all these countries destroyed your nature first, and now they see looking for Brazil. So we don't we are insecure about it if it is really to the survival of a human being or so economic for them, you know.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, let's look at this. I want you to think about a topic, okay? Um, I don't want you to talk for 10 to 15 minutes. I just want a 5-minute topic, something that interests you, okay? Maybe it's about a trip you've had, maybe it's about a hobby you're interested, maybe it's about a particular job you wish to do, anything, or even a family event. But I want you to think about a topic to talk about. Then, what we always do, and you may have done this in work situations, in meetings, have you ever had a brainstorming session in meetings?
No, brainstorming.
Really? You've never done a brainstorming?
I don't
Normally,
know. I don't know what brainstorming is.
okay, normally, if you've got a new, say, let's look at iPhone. So we've got a new iPhone coming on sale, yes?
Yeah.
So, you're in a meeting in your office, and your manager says to you all, okay, we need some ideas. Brainstorm means ideas. How can we market this new iPhone? Come up with some ideas. How can we do this? And you've got to think of how you can achieve that next plan. So, for example, if you want to get work, your new job, where would you like, what kind of work would you like to do, Rania, and where would you like to work? What's your goal?
Brainstorm, it's like the way you go to
Achieve
do,
that.
do something in your mind.
Yeah, how are we going to achieve this? What can we do to achieve this goal? So, for example, marketing. We could put it in on social media. So we need to advertise it. Social media. One brainstorm. What else could we do with iPhones? A new iPhone. How can we market it?
I understand very well what you said about what I do with iPhone and social media.
Yeah? What else could we do to market it? Else can we get people interested in our new phone? We are the company, yes. I'm the manager of, I've just made a new iPhone, and I've asked my sales team in a meeting, what can we do to sell this, get people, the public
To sell,
interested in this iPhone?
you said what we need to do to sell iPhone.
Yes, how can we get people interested to buy it? What can we do?
I think we can tell for them the qualities of the iPhone. Uh, the price is better in the market. Benefits it in using the iPhone and
How do we get that information to the people? How would we get that information?
I think people know that iPhone is the better smartphone in the world. So
But what if it was a brand new product you've never ever heard of? I'm just giving an example. So let's look at your future.
Yeah.
For another example, your goal, what's your goal for the future, Rania?
When
What's
I
your
go,
goal?
my
Yes.
my goals of the future.
Mm.
I I want to get a better job. Uh,
So your goal is English. First thing is English. Yes?
yeah,
To speak English.
to learn
That is
English. Yeah.
what else do you need to do to achieve your goal? So that's one point you've made. So what else?
I think the thing is to practice more, speak more, like we do now. We're doing now. I
So
have
more conversation,
more
yeah?
conversation, yeah, because I have a little bit difficulty in hear it very clearly, you know. So
Yeah, and that's something you must do every time with the tutor. If you don't hear very well, please ask me,
yeah,
ask the tutor to stop and to repeat.
okay,
Okay?
okay,
That's very important to do that. Okay? So, the first thing you want to do is to improve your English, your speaking and listening skills.
yeah,
Then, what kind of job do you want to do? Where do you want to work? Which country? How are you going to achieve that? So, this is all about brainstorming ideas, your plan on how to achieve your goal. Does that make sense?
yeah, yeah.
You
Uh,
and people give you ideas how you can do this.
uh, I think I needed to practice more conversation, read more, listen more, movies and
Movies, good.
TV series, uh, and speak more. I think speak and listen is the key of the success.
It's definitely the key of it all. Uh, now, you must listen to movies, go on YouTube, listen to music,
Yeah,
listen to the
I'm doing
words.
this.
If you don't know the vocabulary, get your dictionary, look the word up and make a sentence with that word. Once you've learnt it, make a sentence of your own
Yeah,
so you can remember it.
I
Okay?
I think the one thing I need to do more is repeat everything you heard. You know, I heard a new word and I forget to repeat, and by the time I forget for completely the meanings of this
Yeah,
word.
exactly. So let's learn you a couple of new words. Maybe you've heard of them, maybe you've not. So, what about candid? Candid. I write this word. This pen's not very good. So, Candid.
Kind,
Candid.
candid.
Yes, what does candid mean?
I never heard this word. I
And
don't know.
this is a very good word to learn in your
Candid.
vocabulary. So
Okay.
if you want to write this word down on your book, it also means truthful, same as truthful, honest.
I don't understand. But
It means
I gonna
candid, yes.
yeah.
I am a very candid person.
Candid.
Candid. I am a very candid person.
Okay.
It means the same as I am a very honest Person.
Honest people. Person.
Yes.
Okay.
Candid. Candid and honest. Same. Same meaning.
I understand.
Truthful.
I
Truthful. Honest. Yes.
okay. I gonna read this later.
Yes. So candid and then aspire. Another word for you. A-S-P-I-R-E. Aspire.
Aspire.
Yes. So what does aspire mean? So we know that candid means honest. Yes?
Yes.
So what does aspire mean?
Aspire.
Aspire.
Aspire. I don't know. I don't know as well.
It means wish.
Wish.
Wish. Want. Want.
Wish.
I want. Okay.
I understand. Aspire is like I aspire to become fluent.
Exactly. I aspire to become fluent. I wish to be fluent.
Yeah.
I want to be fluent. I yearn to be fluent. Yeah.
The question is, I need to have more contact with these words.
It's
I
all
remember
about
I remember
synonyms.
listening these words before, but I don't forget. I don't remember. And now it's came in my mind.
Yeah. Synonyms, it's called. Okay, synonyms.
Okay.
And what you need to look at, if you talk about very simple words, for example, you know what the word difficult means. So find an alternative word. What's a synonym of difficult? Hard. What else?
Yeah, so
Tough.
hard.
Yes, tough. You know, so that's what this is. Exactly the same.
Yeah, I understand.
Always try to find 3 alternative words in your vocabulary list for every word. It's very important.
It's a good idea.
Okay?
It's a good idea. I like it.
And make sentences. Think of how you could use that word in a sentence. It's like I crave for a bar of chocolate. I aspire. I wish. I want a bar of chocolate. Okay? I crave. Okay? So a great way to learn new vocabulary.
Okay, I need to uh, more contact with this word, and I will do this. Write every word that I learned, and the meanings about this word, and or these meanings about this synonyms.
Yeah. I always say to people, to all my students, try to learn 10 new words every week. 10 new words every week.
10 new words.
And then, yeah, start with 10 and then increase it slightly. As you get better, improve, you increase those number of words. Okay?
Okay. Nice.
So,
Nice.
what would you...
I think we lost the contact.
Hello?
Yeah. The sign is down. Now I see you. Now I see you.
You frozen there. I kept saying hello. It froze.
There is a sign over the internet.
Okay, right. So, I want you to choose two words from the chat box, okay? And I want you to create a sentence from the chat box.
Yeah.
Can you do that?
Yeah. But, right now?
Yes, we've got 1 minute to choose two words and create a sentence from those two words.
Okay. I guess the time this class is going.
We've got 1 minute to do one sentence, so try.
1 minute is enough?
Yes, make a short sentence.
I don't know anything gonna. One word. Dog.
What about the word avoid? Avoid, make me a sentence, avoid.
I don't understand very well.
Avoid.
Avoid.
Yes, make a sentence.
I need to avoid the bad person.
I need to avoid the bad people. Yes,
Bad people.
bad person. Yeah, and once again, you look in your dictionary, find alternative words for avoid. What other word could you use instead of that?
Yeah.
Radia, I've loved meeting you today. I hope you've enjoyed your conversation. You did really,
It's a pleasure
really
to me.
good. It was a pleasure. You did so well. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye. Hope to see you again. Bye bye.